Hot air ballooning started when two brothers built a fire and filled linens with hot air. Today, while you're up there enjoying the view, the pilot and crew are working on the most important part of the flight, figuring out where to land.
Rock and crew, thank you.
When the balloon leaves the ground, they truly have no idea where they're going to land. The way the winds are blowing that particular day is essentially the balloon's steering wheel. That's why the ground crew is so important.
As part of the chase, we'll try to be at the landing area before the balloon gets there so we can assist with the landing and check fields. Along the way, we'll be checking for power lines.
We took 3 different flights with Grand Traverse balloons, each with totally different flight paths and landing zones, each with different challenges. The first flight was from the fields of Chateau Chantal in the middle of Old Mission Peninsula to just southwest of Werfel Park. He ascends to over 4,500 feet. You can see for miles. Then descends to treetop level and floats over Boardman Lake.
We haven't done a whole lot of treetop level flying yet for you, and so I'd like to give you a nice variety.
Meanwhile, on the ground,
it's pretty important. The chase team is really not a chase team. We're a forward team. He's actually chasing us.
The ground crew is trying to stay ahead of the balloon. Jeff sees a spot near Werfel Park.
These are my favorite landing sites. It's wide open out here.
He sees where they're going to land, and it won't be easy for the crew.
Your call. Do you want to take it to the road, or do you want to set it out here, guys?
Like antelope, they run through the tall grass. Then,
every time we can land, it's a good one, right? What do you think about that? That was marvelous. Anytime we can stand up, we're good, right?
Trip 2 takes us by Cherry Bend Road in Greilickville to just west of 3 Mile in Hammond in Traverse City.
Good morning, Traverse City traffic. Hot air balloon 910 November Sierra is operating about 5 miles to the northwest of the field and currently about 1,000 feet AGL.
We drift over marinas, then ascend to over 4,000 feet.
You also will get a reflection of the balloon straight down as we fly over, especially in the darker water that we're coming across.
While the passengers are enjoying the view, the communication with the ground crew never ends.
You guys gonna make your way out towards Hammond and Garfield. I'm gonna descend as I get out in that area.
They fly over a golf course and Jeff eyes a landing zone.
That spot was made for us.
He's aiming for the road.
But it sure is inviting for a hot air balloon guy to land.
Can he do it?
Get in the landing positions, please. Crew's gonna grab us right to the edge so we don't block the road. Just gradually set us down right there. Bend your knees. Way down every bit of it. There we go. Perfect.
A road like this where there isn't any traffic occasionally, we'll take that because we have easy access to our equipment. We had a nice short grass field mowed, and I also talked to the gentleman that developed this, and he said he wouldn't shoot us, so that's always a good thing.
Trip 3 takes us from west of Traverse City to the soccer fields off of Keystone.
Chase to airtime.
Hey, there we go. We are rocking, guys. You can make your way out towards Chums.
Copy that, we're on our way.
Right off the bat, this flight is cruising.
Surface winds were pretty light this morning, but the upper winds are almost 20 miles an hour, so he's going to be out there pretty quickly.
With the swift winds, the ground crew has no time to spare.
The pilots really depend on the ground crew for the vital information they need.
Like we said earlier in the story, Jeff and his crew never know where they're going to land. Today, the winds are blowing the balloon toward an area with a lot of power lines. Jeff needs to know the wind direction from the ground.
Anybody got a pie ball up for me yet?
We'll have a pie ball up in about 20 seconds. We're away.
He decides he can land safely. The crew scrambles.
Bring the truck up farther too, Rick. I'm going to go over that pine tree. I'm going to set down on the road just past that Rick's on. If that sign wasn't there, I'd have been on the road. Okay, I'm going to have to vent around in there. Ready to grab me, guys. Better side for it. Right. Here we go, a little bump.
Nice! Woo! Good job, boys. That was nothing.
How about that, ground crew?
The perfect end to a perfect flight. And better yet, safe landings.
The winds have welcomed you with softness. The sun has blessed you with his warm hands. You have flown so high and so well that God has joined you in laughter. and set you gently back into the loving arms of Mother Earth. Very happy to have such a good crew. So thank you, crew.
Next, we take a ride in another non-motorized aircraft.